Hey, doing YouTube. Matt with Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. And it is a little bit of IPA time in the form of a Jackie O's Mystic Mama. Yeah, never had this before. Don't really get much of any distribution of Jackie O's in my area. I'm lucky enough to have a couple of friends give me some. I was very lucky enough to have Jackie O's send me off a couple. And I was lucky enough to have a friend of mine, Joe, Average Joe, of The Beer Patrol, new channel of his. You should have launched by now by the time this is posted, unless I post it real quick. He went to on a beer trip to Ohio to meet up with Johnny from Crafty Beer Reviews, and he picked up a couple different beers, and he was kind enough to send some my way, and this is one of them. Yeah, super excited to give it a whirl. As far as what it says on the bottle: sustainably crafted with purpose, Jackie O's Pub and Brewery Mystic Mama India Pale Ale, brewed with copious amounts of pungent hops, 7% alcohol by volume, and that be it. Label-wise, it's really freaking cool. It's got this very American traditional, neo-traditional kind of artwork on it you'd find typically at a tattoo shop, which is where I work during the day. So there you go. Super cool label. Hopefully it's super cool. See what the sucker has to offer. Not sure what kind of IPA it is. It's Ohio, so you would assume she'd be leaning east, but you never know. So yeah, there we go. First things first. Almost 3 fingers, just off weight head, decently creamy top, proceeding really fast. Pretty small to medium to large bubbles, bottom to top. Color-wise, definitely has a slight haze to it, nice golden honey color to it, but it has a nice little haze going on, nothing too crazy, just enough to give it a little bit of opaqueness. So yeah, let's see what she has in the nose. Oh yeah, ton of lemon, a little nice amount of grapefruit, decent citrus all abound. Don't really get much tropical fruit out of there. Not just maybe a touch of stone fruit. It's all citrus all the time. And this sucker had a little bit of melon going on there, or more like let's see, yeah, melon maybe. What I mean, the star of the show is the grapefruit and lemon. Those are the 2 biggest ones in there. Not really get much of a a malt base out of it. But yeah, smells huge citrus forward. It looks huge citrus forward. Let's see what she tastes like. Cheers. It's not too shabby. Wish a little bit more of that citrus that was in the noses in the mouth. Definitely a copious amount of pungent hops. Definitely more nose than mouth. In the mouth, we get a little bit of that citrus hop, much more dialed back than when it's in the nose, and a little bit of a dank resonance there that you do not get in the nose whatsoever. A tiny bit of almost like a Pilsner kind of malt, maybe even like a bready malt, and then a lack of carbonation in there. Just feels like it should have more carbonation than what it actually does, which is pretty much nothing. Not a bad beer, just a little bit of skew. Especially coming with that nose that was so big and so bright. You kind of wanted to follow suit. The sucker was canned less than a month and a half ago, so it's not suffering from time. So, tastes smaller than what it is. It's 7%. Probably drinking about, I'm guessing it tastes more like about 5. But yeah, it's kind of like a little bit bipolar is what it is. With that nose, you're getting this huge bright citrus, and then it's like, oh man, it's going to be this big bright IPA. But then once you get in the mouth, it's more a mixture of that citrus with a nice resiny dankness. And then that lack of carbonation kind of just throws it off for me a little bit. Not a bad beer. Just a little bit, like I said, a little bit bipolar, a little bit schizophrenic. Wish it was a little bit more cohesive, if you will. Rating-wise, I'm going to give it an 83. Not bad, like I said, overall. Just wish it had a little bit more going on for me. 83 overall, value and availability. Skipping over that whole thing. It was given to me by a friend, so we don't get it near me, nor do I know the price, so I'm going to skip over that and just say 83 overall. If you like what we like this, if you like low carbonated beers with a drying, not over the top drying, equal parts dank resiness with a bit of citrus going on, or you're a huge fan of a huge citrus nose, and that's what your goal is for the beers that you like. You just like more of an aroma than a taste, and this beer would definitely be for you. So there you go. Jackie O's Mystic Mama India Pale Ale. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you did or you didn't or somewhere in between, please leave a comment in the comment section below and like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. If you want to check us out anywhere else on the internet, you can. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Untapped. Massive beers in all 4 of those places. And yeah, another review down. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a nice little IPA right now. Hopefully see you next time. Cheers.